Deep in the forests of New Zealand, there lives a most peculiar parrot. This is the kakapo, the only parrot in the world that cannot fly. Its wings are too small to lift its chunky body into the air. The kakapo is a very rare bird. In fact, it is critically endangered. Only a few hundred kakapo remain in the wild. The kakapo's inability to fly has made it vulnerable to predators. Cats, rats, and stoats introduced by humans have taken a toll on the kakapo population. Conservationists are working hard to protect this unique bird. They have established predator-free sanctuaries on islands where the kakapo can thrive. The kakapo's future remains uncertain. However, with continued conservation efforts, there is hope for this extraordinary parrot. By studying the kakapo, we can learn more about the evolution of flightlessness and the importance of preserving biodiversity. The kakapo has a unique way of finding a mate. Because it cannot fly, it cannot attract a partner with aerial displays like other parrots. Instead, the kakapo relies on its strong sense of smell. During the breeding season, male kakapo gather in special areas called leks. Here they inflate their chests and emit low-frequency booms that can travel for miles. These booms serve as a way to attract females from afar. But the male kakapo doesn't rely on sound alone. He also releases a musky scent from a special gland near his beak. This scent is irresistible to female kakapo. They follow their noses to the lek, where they choose a mate based on the strength of his booms and the potency of his scent. The kakapo's reliance on smell for mating is a testament to its unusual evolutionary path. Because it lives in a flightless world, it has developed unique adaptations to survive and reproduce. The kakapo is a nocturnal bird. It spends its days sleeping in burrows or under dense vegetation. As the sun sets, the kakapo emerges from its hiding place to forage for food. The kakapo's nocturnal habits are another adaptation to its flightless nature. By avoiding daytime predators, it increases its chances of survival. The kakapo is an herbivore. It feeds on a variety of plants, fruits, seeds, and roots. Unlike other parrots, the kakapo cannot crack hard seeds. Its beak is not as strong, and it lacks the powerful jaw muscles of its flying relatives. Instead, the kakapo uses its beak to grind up soft plant material. The kakapo's diet is closely linked to the availability of certain plants. One of its favorite foods is the fruit of the rimu tree. These fruits are rich in nutrients and provide the kakapo with the energy it needs to survive. The kakapo is a large bird. In fact, it is the heaviest parrot in the world. An adult kakapo can weigh up to 8 pounds. That's about the size of a small cat. The kakapo's large size is another consequence of its flightlessness. Without the need to be lightweight for flight, it has evolved to be big and bulky. Sadly, the kakapo is critically endangered. Habitat loss, introduced predators, and low breeding rates have pushed this remarkable bird to the brink of extinction. However, there is hope. Dedicated conservationists are working tirelessly to save the kakapo. Intensive conservation efforts including predator control, habitat restoration, and artificial incubation are giving the kakapo a fighting chance. The goal is to increase the population to a level where it is no longer at risk of extinction. The kakapo is an ancient bird. Fossil evidence suggests that it has been around for at least 60 million years. This makes the kakapo a true living fossil. It is a descendant of a time when New Zealand was a very different place. Back then, the islands were not home to any mammalian predators. The kakapo's long evolutionary history is written in its genes. Because it evolved in isolation, it possesses unique genetic adaptations that are not found in any other parrot. By studying the kakapo's DNA, scientists can learn more about the evolution of birds and the impact of isolation on species development. The kakapo is a reminder that we share this planet with an incredible diversity of life. It is our responsibility to protect these creatures and ensure their survival for generations to come.